Hello everyone, welcome to Sweetie Speaks official YouTube channel. We are in System Verilog OOPS series where we are learning OOPS concept in System Verilog with a lot of coding examples. Today we are going to cover the topic defining routine outside the class. In case you have not gone through the previous lectures in System Verilog OOPS series, I request you to please go through those first because this is just a continuation. You need to understand the previous concepts and then understanding this concept will be easy. We had already discussed what is a class routine. Class routine means it is a method. What is a method? A method can either be a task or the function which will operate on your class variables. Usually it operates on your class variable and it is generally a task or a function for your class. Now, today we are covering that how you can define these routines outside the class. Class routine you are defining outside the scope of the class. How we can do that? First, we need to understand why do we need to do that? What is the need? As we all know, today's SOCs are very, very complex. As the SOCs get complex, the classes also get complex because you need to define a lot of things, a lot of functionalities inside your class. Now, if you start defining the functionalities inside your class and say each and every functionality is very complicated, say you need to define at least 20 different functions for your class and each of this function is having around 1000 line of codes, then how big your class will become. We can't make our class complicated, so we have a way in which we can just say that this is going to be the function for the class and we can just declare it, create a prototype inside the class. Prototype means we are going to say whether it is a function or a task, what is the return type, what, like, is it a void type of function, int, or what is the data type, and if it has arguments, what are the types of those arguments and how many arguments. Just the prototype we can define inside the class, and the actual functionality of the function, the actual functionality of your routine, the body of your routine can be present outside your class. So mainly we are doing it to make the code easily readable and understandable, because if your class needs to have a lot of routines, it will become very difficult to understand your class. So that's why we are just going to define these are going to be the routines, but the definition, the body of this routine will be outside the class to make your code easily understandable and readable. How can we do this? How can I define a routine outside the class? For this, we will break the entire routine into two things. First will be your prototype. The prototype will consist of your routine name, whatever task or function you are having, you need to give it some name, and what are the arguments which will have the arguments, the number of arguments, the type of arguments. Only this prototype we will define inside the class, and the actual body which will have the procedural code, whatever operation you want to do on the class properties, which is class variables, all that thing, the body of your routine can be kept outside the class. The main thing is we need to break the routine into prototype, which will be inside the class, and the body, which will be outside the class. How am I going to implement this? There is a keyword in System Verilog called extern. You need to use extern keyword for the prototype which you are defining inside the class. Inside the class, we said we'll have the prototype. which will tell what is the name of your routine, the arguments, the type of arguments, the number of arguments. All these things will be decided in your prototype. And we will use extern keyword before the prototype, which will tell that this the body of this particular routine is going to be defined outside the class. I am just telling the prototype, but the actual body is outside because I am using the keyword extern. What will we do outside the class? Outside the class, we need to have the body. So we will use the class name to tell for which class that routine was, and the scope resolution operator. With the help of class name and scope resolution operator, we will identify the routine. One very important thing which you should note, where a lot of people can do mistake, is we are having prototype inside the class and body outside the class, but the number of arguments name, the argument type should always match between the method declaration is prototype which we are doing inside the class, and the method definition which we are doing outside the class. So for your prototype and body, the number of arguments, the name of arguments, the type of arguments, and also your routine name, these all should match. This is some important thing which you should take a note of. Now we have understood the theoretical part. Let's see a coding example so that you understand how to practically implement it. So we'll move to the code now. This is a code where I am defining the routine outside the class. Let's understand it. I have a class transaction in which, as I said, we have to use extern keyword. Extern keyword says that this is just the prototype which I am having now, but the actual body of this particular routine is going to be present outside the class. That's why I'm saying extern. Extern means that I am going to define the body outside the class somewhere. And it is a function. The type is void. The name is display. A void type of function named display is going to be defined outside the class. Then the next thing which we said is to tell what type of to understand for which class we are defining the function, because we are going to define outside the scope of class. Here if you see, the class has ended and outside somewhere you are defining it, so you need to use the class name and scope resolution operator before the name of the routine, so that it is understandable for which class this function was. This function was for the class trans. And as you can see, we set function here, so here also it should be function. The return type was void, here also void, and the name was display, here also display. These all things should match. Right now I don't have any arguments, and here also no arguments. I have just taken easy example so that you understand. And I am doing nothing. I am just saying display method for transaction. I am keeping it simple because here we need to first make you understand, then by yourself you can practice more complicated example. So here only thing I am saying is one display statement. Okay, here we have said extern means I am going to define the body outside the class. Here I am using the class name scope resolution operator before the name of the routine, so that we are sure for which class the routine is being defined, because it is outside the scope of the class. And later on I have a procedural block. I have a module test inside which I have a procedural block initial, in which I am creating an object of class transaction and I am calling the method display. So what I should expect? I have defined the function outside the class and it is saying display method for transaction. So whenever I call this T dot display, I should get this display. It means defining the routine outside the class was successful. Even though the routine is defined outside the class, we can use it if we are able to see this display method. Now let me run and then we will see if we are able to see the display method. If we are able to see, it means we have successfully completed. See here, see carefully, display method for transaction. It means I am successfully able to define my routine outside the class. Now see, this is very simple example I have taken to clarify your concept. What you can do, you can take some little more complicated example, have some variables inside your class and display the value of those variables, or have some complicated function, have some operations performed on those variables. But the main intent is I want to make you understand how to use this extern keyword. I hope this is clear. You have to say extern inside the class while using prototype, and outside the class you have to use the name of the class and scope resolution operator before the name of your routine. As simple as that. Now if you are interested, practice more examples, and later on we will see a lot of more concepts in System Verilog. Oops. So stay tuned to Sweetie Speaks official YouTube channel to learn many more concepts in VLSI. Thank you and see you in the next tutorial.